Let's go ahead and prepare for our practice today. As we inhale, hands up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Just a few opening breaths here, just to start moving the energy through the body. One more time. Inhale and exhale, hands to heart. And bring it up one more time. Inhale all the way up, stretching the whole front of the body. Exhale, forward fold. Bring it all the way down, opening the backs of the legs, grabbing the ankles. Getting a little bit deeper stretch. And let's go ahead and take our left foot back and find a twist right away as we bring the right hand up to the sky, opening up through the chest. And just a few front and back movements here, starting to get into that hip flexor. Let's go ahead and bring that leg back, move through a vinyasa as we take our chaturanga to up dog, a second chaturanga, if you like, and back to down dog. Let's go ahead and take both feet back to the front of the mat. Exhale it down. And as we inhale, we'll take our right foot back, finding a twist with the left hand towards the sky. One more time. A little forward and backward movement. Great for starting to wake up the hip flexors, waking up the legs. And let's take the legs back again and move through that vinyasa one more time. If you don't want to take any chaturangas, you can feel free to meet us right in down dog as well. So from down dog, let's go ahead and inhale, right foot up. And let's go ahead and start to stack that right hip on top of the left, getting some openness, some flexibility, some mobility through that hip joint, through those hip flexors. And let's go ahead and bring our right foot between the hands as we come in to a crescent lunge here. Bringing hands up to the sky, opening up through the entire front of the body. And exhale, both hands to the mat. Let's find a twist one more time. Right hand up to the sky, bring it up and over, take that right leg back. Exhale it down, move through that vinyasa. And let's come back into a down dog as we prepare for the other side. Inhale, left leg coming up this time. Again, finding that hip rotation. And feel free to stay in this circular motion for longer if you have any stuck places that you need to relieve yourself of any blocked energy. Let's go ahead and bring that left leg between the hands and bring it up one more time. Really finding that space and keep breathing, lifting up the rib cage as we lift those hands up. Exhale it down and we'll find a twist one more time. Right hand up, right hand on the mat and left hand up to the sky. Let's bring it back and move through a vinyasa. Finding our way back to down dog one more time. And again, you can pedal your feet here. Take this movement as long as you need. This is a great way to start the morning. Inhale, right leg up one more time. Exhale, taking the right foot between the hands. And if you like, you can drop the left knee down to the mat, or you can stay off of that left knee, getting a little bit deeper here as we just take some front and back movements here. Just exploring that hip flexibility. Let's open up with a twist and take both hands back to the mat and move through a vinyasa, coming back into our Adho Mukha Svanasana. And taking that on the other side. And if you feel you need to, go ahead and take those circular motions with the hip one more time if you feel that you're stuck in that area prior to taking that foot between the hands. Again, you can feel free to drop that right knee to the mat, or you can stay off of it, getting a little bit deeper into those flexors, taking both hands on the inside of the left thigh, and let's go ahead and raise it up here. Left hand to the sky, up and over as we move back and through a vinyasa. Coming back to our down dog. Again, continue that pedaling movement if that is what feels good for you. Just exploring that space. And let's go ahead and prepare to walk or jump to the front of the mat. Exhale the head down. And as we inhale up, we'll come right into an Utkatasana, chair pose, tucking in the tailbone. Let's go ahead and exhale, clasp the hands together as we open up through the front of the body, opening up through the shoulders, getting some nice openness. And let's go ahead and take it over to the right side as we look over our left shoulder. Great way to relieve tension from the upper back and the shoulders. Let's take palms towards the ground just for a breath and bring it back to Utkatasana, hands in front of us as we bring ourselves up and open the front of the body, and exhale, hands to heart. One more time, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, and inhale. Let's go ahead and take that left leg back. Left knee on the mat, and we're going to grab our left foot with our right hand. Keeping the chest open here. You want to keep the chest open, keep the ribs lifted. Being careful not to collapse in this position. Now let's go ahead and take the left hand onto the left foot. Again, getting a nice stretch through the front of the left thigh, the quadricep into the hip flexors. Now let's go ahead and, if you're ready, take both hands onto the back of the leg. This is also great to do against the wall to really explore the flexibility of that quadricep. Let's go ahead and find a twist here. Right hand up to the sky, up and over, as we find ourselves one more time moving through a vinyasa. Feel free to come on your belly and take cobra as well if you like, prior to coming back into down dog. Let's go ahead and take that on the other side as we prepare to walk or jump to the front of the mat. Exhale it down. Inhale, Utkatasana. Let's bring it all the way up. Again, opening up through the front of the body and hands to heart. Utkatasana one more time. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up, and we'll take that right leg back this time. Dropping the right leg to the right knee to the ground. Let's go ahead and take the left hand onto the right foot. Getting a nice stretch here through the right quadricep. Let's go ahead and switch hands. So this time we have our right hand on our right foot. And if you feel ready, go ahead and take both hands onto the right foot. Exploring the flexibility, mobility of that right quadricep and those right hip flexors. Let's go ahead and exhale, right hand to the mat, up and over with that left hand. And one more time, a chaturanga, opening up into up dog. Second chaturanga, and back to down dog. And the chaturangas are always optional as well, those second chaturangas. From our down dog, Preparing one more time to walk or jump to the top of the mat. Exhale, head down. And let's go ahead and just hug our elbows here. Just swaying from side to side, just exploring the flexibility through the hamstrings. And let's come back into Utkatasana. One more time, clasp the hands behind the back. Let's look over our right shoulder. And back to center and looking over the left shoulder. Coming back to center, we're going to take our left foot back. Do that one more time, looking over the right shoulder. This time turning our body inwards towards our right foot, our right leg. And let's go ahead and bring it up as we exhale down into a forward folding lunge. Inhale, we'll bring it back up, still keeping our clasp here. And let's go ahead and bring the left foot up as we switch and take the right foot back. So we're going to turn towards our inner left thigh. Again, still keeping that clasp. And inhale as we exhale it down into forward folding lunge. One more time. Inhale, bring it up, still holding our clasp. Really getting a nice opening through the front of the body. And let's bring both feet to the front, coming back into our Utkatasana, forward fold, bring it down. And let's go ahead and jump back into a Chaturanga, to an up dog, and bring it all the way back into a Balasana. Just taking a break in our Balasana here. And from here we'll come into a seated position. Both legs out to the front. Let's inhale it up. Exhale, forward fold. Getting a nice back stretch here. And let's inhale, bring it up again one more time. Exhale and prepare to come all the way down onto our back as we take our right knee up to the chest and the left knee up to the chest. Just stretching out those legs, both knees up to the chest. And just to get one last final stretch, let's go ahead and prepare for Chakrasana as we take our hands to the side of our head and opening up the entire front of the body. You can feel free to take bridge pose if you like here as well. Chakrasana is a great way to stretch everything out at the end of the practice. One more time, hugging knees to the chest. And you can go ahead and prepare for Shavasana. Namaste.